guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel. If you're new here, I do fashion, beauty and lifestyle content. If that's the type of content you're interested in watching, please continue to watch and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now I know that you guys are here because of course you saw the title, and I just wanted to do this video to be very open and honest with you guys about like all the stuff sorry, that's been going on in my life and just a life update. So I was contemplating on making this video because I don't really like people to be in my business like that, and I just didn't like see the need or the importance of like telling people anything because it's really my business. But when I thought about it, I was like, you know what, I don't care. I already made the decision, and like if I want to share it with anyone, I'm gonna share it with anyone because it's my story, you know. So I'm here today and I'm gonna tell you guys everything that happened and why I chose that decision. Okay guys, so firstly I want to apologize because the time is so hot. It is very hot. I haven't like put in my air conditioner yet. What is it when I want to make a video like people be like texting my phone? So anyways, like I haven't put in my air conditioner yet, and I currently have my fan blowing on me right now, so you're probably gonna hear that, but I do apologize, but it's very hot. So where should I even start? So in 2020 of January, I started nursing school, and well, I didn't start nursing school, I started college. So 2020 of January I started college, right? And of course I was doing all the prerequisites and everything to apply to the nursing program. And like just fast forward, like I did all the prerequisites, I applied, did my interview, I got in, right? It was going so good, like school was so good. Of course I still had my job and everything, but I had to I originally worked days, so the day shift I would work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. right? But because of school I had to switch working from days and like started working nights. So I started working 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and I went to school in the mornings. So mind you, now we're talking about when I was in nursing school. So I would go to school in the daytime and I would work at night. School would normally start like probably, you have different classes, so some classes were early. I think all my nursing classes were early, to be honest. Yeah, I remember them like starting pretty early, like probably 9 o'clock in the morning. So all my nursing classes were early and stuff, but you would have to stay at school to like practice and stuff. And sometimes anyone that's in nursing school that's watching this video right now, you know what I mean. You'd stay behind to practice, or if you had like a simulation or something, whatever. Like, to be honest, I really don't even remember because yeah, it's just been a very hectic and stressful and depressing year for me. So yeah, so you'd stay back at school to do your seminars or your or just practice on whatever that you had a problem with in nursing school, like whether it's like putting in a Foley or doing IVs or drawing blood, just like the typical stuff before you went in the field, which was in the hospital to do your clinicals. So like the first semester, excellent, like excellent. Like I passed with an A the first semester. Second semester, I passed with a I think it was a B minus. Third semester, like, child, it started draping me up. It started draping me up, mind you. Like throughout the first semester, like while going to school in the mornings and then working at nights, it was so stressful because when I started clinicals, so I would work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Thursdays I worked an 8 hours, so I would go to work at 11 and I would come home at 7. Friday and Saturday I would work like a full 12-hour shift, so 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. on both Fridays and Saturday, and then Sunday I would just work like a 4-hour shift just because I would have clinicals for school on Monday. So you know, like that stress of work. So guys, you know that stress of working from Thursday all the way to Sunday, that tiredness was still on me, like for clinicals. And the thing is, they have a rule that says you're not supposed to be working the day before you have a clinical because they don't want you to come to the hospital and be tired. You're giving medications now to patients, and they don't want you to pull the wrong med, you know, the wrong dosage of the med because you're doing calculations, you're giving injections, like all that stuff. You know, when you're in the nursing field, you have to get proper rest, but like, who in the nursing field gets proper rest? No one. But yeah, it started taking a toll on my body and my mind. Like, I would go to work, then it's just work, school, work, school. I had no life in between. And I mean, I know what I was doing because I knew the outcome that I wanted, and I knew that it would be for a greater cause, you know. So I wasn't really like thinking about like the tiredness of it at first, but child, it got real bad. It got real bad, real bad, because sometimes I would go to work, and you know, all hospitals now are overworked and understaffed. So sometimes I would be the only nursing assistant on the floor for, like, my floor holds like 44 patients, and I would be the only tech on the floor from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Like, if you work in the hospital, call lights go off every 5 seconds, and I would be the only one just running up and down on the floor from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then, you know, just the stress of like, you have studying to do, you have exams to take, and you have no time to study. Like, when you're at work, you're at work. Like, for that little time that you go on your break, if you even get a break, like, you just like I would bring my iPad with me to work, and I have all the information for school on my iPad. So like all my PowerPoints and stuff, I would be just going over them whenever I have free time at work. But it wouldn't be every time that I go to work that I have free time, because as I said, sometimes it would just be me. And yeah, like, it started getting so old. I would go to school tired. Sometimes I'm in a lecture and I can't even stay awake. I've never like fallen asleep, but it's like when your brain is not freshly, like when you haven't slept, it's like whatever someone's saying is going in one ear and coming out through the other ear. I started doing so bad on my exams. Like, it was like I was studying, but I wasn't like grasping anything up here. Nothing at all was grasping, and it was just so hard. I had nobody really to study with me. Like, it just got to a point where everything just got very frustrating. Sometimes I would just break down and cry, and I don't even know what I was crying for, to be honest. Like, it got to a point where I got really depressed, and very like, I'm not an anxious person, but whenever it got to like a point in school where there was like an exam or something coming up, like, I was so nervous. Like, even when I tried to sleep, I literally had to drink NyQuil. I had to drink NyQuil to properly get some good sleep. And I, like, that was not the case before I started school. So like, that was just like a new onset of symptoms. And yeah, it just got it got worse because I started depending on stuff to make me sleep, you know. I've never drinking caffeine. I still haven't like tried it or anything, but it got to the point that I was, yeah guys, my battery died, so I just changed that. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, it got to the point that I started thinking about like drinking coffee even when I was at work and stuff, just to like relieve that tiredness, and just like, it's like a pep up to like pep me up to try to study, try to, you know, just try to get my body on the go again. Like, everything just went downhill all at once. All at once, everything went downhill. Tired from work, tired from school, come home from work in the mornings, and you know, I would try to like, if I didn't get to study from the night when I was at work, I would try to come home, and whatever I didn't get to recap while I was at work, I would come home and try to like do that before I sleep to go back to work, you know. So like, it was a lot. It was a lot for just me, for one person. Yeah, it was a lot. And it was not like I was in a position where like I could just stop working and just focus on school, because I have to work, you know. Fast forward to like my third semester. So the first semester went good. The second semester, it went okay. So I got an A in the first semester. I passed with an A. Second semester I passed with like a B minus. Third semester I started struggling real bad. So like, it was like the ending, about to be the ending of like the third semester. Went back to school. Like, I was doing so good in the first, like the classworks, whatever she gave us in class, I was doing so good. Like the quizzes, I was passing like 10 out of 10, 90, 95. Like, I was passing with high A's. But when it came on to the exams, child, my first exam, I got like a 70. And for nursing school, you have to get like a 75 and above to pass. So I think my first exam from my third semester, I got like a 70, and I was just devastated because I felt like I did so much work. I did so much work to try to pass, because I knew that I, like, coming from the first semester and the second semester, I knew all the work it took for me to be able to pass one exam. Even when the teacher tells you that, okay, it's gonna be this and this on the exam, it's not really this and this. you have to study more than what they're telling you that's gonna come on the exams. And like I felt like I did my due diligence of like studying enough, but I guess it was still not enough. Like it was not enough, and it didn't matter what I do when it came to studying, I just would not pass. My second exam, I got like a 72, I believe, so a little bit better than a 70, but not very far. I still didn't pass. And like it was then that I was like, you know what, like almost everyone in my class, when you ask them, they weren't working. Some people, they were still going to work and stuff, but some of the other people, they weren't working, so they had all this free time. I felt like I was just so jealous that, you know, like I'm going to school with people that they still live with their parents, they don't have to worry about bills, they don't have to worry about anything at all more than just focusing on school. And I just felt so defeated. I felt like I chose the wrong profession. At one point I was like, why did I even think about doing this? Because, you know, like back home you'd be like, I want to be a nurse so bad. Like when I was a child, I was like, for career day, all the Jamaicans know, for career day I would dress as a nurse all the time. I just loved that profession, and I still do. I love it so much. But listen, it's not as glittery as it seems to be. Like it really does take a lot of hard work, and a lot of like people backing you, and like, you know, like a lot of support. You need like a strong support system to get through nursing school, because it's not for the weak. But yeah, and I'm saying this to say, like, I had a very strong support system. My mom was strong and she was like right behind me pushing me. My fiance was like right behind me pushing me. But like in my mind I just felt like this is not for me. Like I'm like, I started feeling like, yeah, why am I even doing this to myself? Like I started feeling so depressed, defeated, like everything that was bad, like that's how I felt. Nobody really knew how I felt, because I'm a very quiet person. I'm an only child and I don't really have friends like that, to be honest. And I'm a type of person that I mask my emotions so well that you wouldn't even know that like someone in my family died. Like, you know, like that's to the extent I mask my emotions so well that you wouldn't even know that something was really and truly wrong with me. I was on the verge of just like a total meltdown. A total meltdown, and no one knew. My mom didn't know. I don't know if my fiance knew, but I just would be crying. There was a point in in last year where like there was not one day that I wouldn't get up and like cry. Like I was just crying, bawling my eyes out, and no one really knew anything. And yeah, like I'm trying so hard not to cry, because it, like I really went through that. And I had to decide that, you know what, it's not this is not what you want to do. You don't want to do this. Stop doing this just to please people. Like, you don't want to do this, so stop doing it to please people. I could write like 20 things or 20 reasons why I didn't want to do it anymore. Like, with ease, with ease. And I was just like, wow, wow. This is how it feels when you're not going after what you want. I don't want to feel it anymore. I don't want to feel it anymore, and I'm packing it up and I'm like shipping it off because it's not for me. And guys, if you're doing something, anything at all, that you know in yourself that you really don't want to do, like, don't even continue. Like, take it from me, do not let it get to a point where what you're doing starts to take a toll on your mind, on your body. Like, you start to feel like you're not in the right mental space, like you're crying every day, you're so emotional for no reason at all. Like, take it from me, like, if you're not doing what you feel like, you know, is true to your heart, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to put yourself through that. When you go back and you look and you like you're saying to yourself, like, I wish I had started pursuing what I really wanted to do from like a longer time, because I would have been so far ahead. Anytime at all is a good time to start, and when you do start, it's gonna be the right time. So nothing happens before the time, and I just always have to like just continue, like just asking God to guide me and guide like all the decisions that I'm about to make in life. Now that I've like really decided that, you know what, this is not what I'm gonna do anymore, I started pursuing what I really wanted to do, and now I'm like making content. I'm doing what I love, and like whenever I make content, I feel so good. I feel just like this is me. This is me. This is me. This, like, I do this with such ease. Like, there's nothing hard about it to me. Like, I love it. I love it. Like, I realized that when I started taking just my content creation like seriously, and this was in, I started doing this like probably I want to say it was last December. I started really taking it seriously, and I was like, no, ain't no way, like, I've like had this hidden talent and not been using it. And this is like me. This is me. Anyone that knows me, they know how much I love fashion, how much I love makeup, like all the things that like I'm about. It's just me. I'm a girly girl, and now I'm just like living in my dreams, you know, and nobody can tell me that this was not the right decision, because in my heart and in my soul, I know that it's the right decision. I didn't choose this path because I was looking to make money off of anything, but I chose it because it's really my passion. I'm really happy doing content. I'm really happy taking pictures. I'm really happy just dressing up and sitting down and talking to you guys. Like, this makes my heart feel whole. And to be honest, like, I don't think I would do anything else besides this, to be honest with you guys. I don't think I would do any other profession besides content creation right now. like this this is me, and I'm just like very sad that I didn't like figure it out or try to just, you know, start earlier. But I'm happy that I started, and I'm growing a family over here on YouTube, and I hope you guys continue to watch like my videos and continue to support me. I'm really like I'm really happy with all my new subscribers that I've gained so far, like from my shorts and stuff. Like, I'm so appreciative of you guys, and like there's a lot more to come on this channel, and I just hope that you guys stick it out with me. And yeah, I'm just like, here guys, I made this video just to say that whenever you feel like a path is not for you, don't wait until something happens before you decide to leave it. Like, you know that instinct feeling, like you know that feeling when it's not for you, it's not for you. And don't wait, just start and I promise you, you won't regret it. Now, for all of my girlies that are currently in nursing school right now, or about to start nursing school, or thinking about going to nursing school, listen, I'm not saying that it's not doable. It is doable. It's very much doable. If you have that strong support system, as I said before, you'll be fine. If you have the time on your hands to study and really study, like 4 times for one day, you'll be fine. I'm not saying, this video is not to bash nursing or saying that, oh, it's too hard, so don't do it. Like, definitely do it. Definitely reach to the limit, girl, and do it. But for me, I'm saying for me, I did not want to do it anymore. I didn't want to do it anymore, and I was fine with that decision, because I knew that even though I love it, it was not like a passion of mine that I would want to like get up every day and pursue it. You get what I mean? But definitely go after it if that's what you want to do, girl. And if you have any questions, you can comment down below. I still have all my nursing books, so if anyone is looking to like start nursing school or is currently in nursing school and don't have the books, like, you could just message me or comment down below or something. I have all the books, and I'm fine with like shipping them to you guys. So please let me know down below, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye, lovies.